doing well. Welcome to Lunar Tarot and Astrology. I wanted to do a quick check-in for the tapped in, okay? These are the shorter ones for singled and troubled in love. If you're not single and or troubled in love, they will likely not apply to you. This is part of the shorter series that I do for you guys, okay? I think that I already did Aries, but I want to do some more, okay? As many as I can. I got wrecked last week with like, I don't know, I feel like I filmed like 15 readings. I just posted 2 more today, a tutelary tales. I'm going to do one on a main female either later today or tomorrow. I'm trying to get in as many as I can by Sunday as possible, okay? It's been a crazy month and I've really enjoyed all the readings so far, okay? I still have 3 more extendeds. Those are the longer ones, and I am doing the long form where I do a check-in to career, family, love, as well as an area for self, okay? I'm going to start out with Taurus today, okay? And then I'm probably going to work backwards a little bit, okay? And if I can get this all up in all signs for you guys, I will do that, because I do find that you guys like those in case you're cross-watching or want to check your sun, moon, rising all on one thing. So I'm going to pull a Celtic cross today. You are popping here with surrender, compromise, and sacred journey. And I feel as if, so, you know, I don't know if you guys are traveling or if this is a journey of the mind, but let's check in to Taurus, please. If you're single and troubled in love. Taurus, you have a lot going on. Definitely check into your extended read. That Uranus, it's actually Saturn square Uranus in the middle of your sign, especially with the nodal transits. It's just been, if you didn't have like massive changes since late 2017, 18 to now, I would be utterly shocked with Uranus in your sign. But now that the nodes are in there as well, it's a reset. So if there were any major mistakes made, this is the time that you're gonna, you know, be pulled or driven to change those. And it's been popping up in your reading quite a lot lately, okay? So let's see what we have. Ooh, the Sword of Truth is crossing you. I have a 9 of Wands, okay? That's a very wounded stance. Somebody that's been through a lot of battles, okay? And maybe isn't sure if they want to test the waters on something, okay? This is your love reading, so related to your love life, okay? Or not, or is feeling rather wounded, ready to battle, has seen a lot of battle another day, you know, but wounded nonetheless. So walls up, all right? And what's crossing you on that is the Ace of Swords. So either you need to speak some truth, or there's some truth coming, or there's some big brain, you know, storming session here that is of the utmost importance. This is Storm, and he refuses to get off the desk today. He wanted to be with you guys. He's very fluffy. His sister is still quite little. They're 7 months old now. And he's just like, kind of mushroomed on me in the past 2 months. He's grown significantly. You have 2 down here in the heart, so I will keep 2. You have a 9 of Cups on your mind. That's a wish fulfillment on something. Okay, so I don't know if you don't have your wish fulfillment yet. All right, I have a feeling you don't, because it's on your mind with the other cards that are laid here. In your heart, I have a 5 of Cups and a Knight of Swords. So I feel like there's been some arguments that are weighing heavy on your heart. Okay, maybe some things said in haste, or some actions done, and it may be actions that you need to have done if, you know, you're in the middle of a breakup or something like this. But but it's a lot of sadness, okay? Usually following a Tower, and this Knight of Swords may be looking to now make a move on that action, because usually sometimes the 5 of Cups can be like no action. So this is either post-action with this 5 of Cups, or action that you're about to take that you need to do swiftly. And it is going to revolve around some communications, and you are pulling here with so many 8s. You have 3 8s. This is some pretty intense, heavy shit here. Okay, you know, I don't know if you're dealing with some sort of failed relationship. I see you kind of confused here about what you want, possibly a reconciliation, okay? Possibly with the Queen of Pentacles, could be a Pisces, you know, and coming out of some sort of conflict. Some of you could be married, all right? And if you are, it looks like you're going through battles where literally divorce is being discussed or contemplated by one or both parties. Sorry. This is for singled and troubled in love, okay? This is not for, you know, and for those of you that are not, it's, you know, maybe that you haven't found your mate that you really, really wanted, okay? And have been in a series of previous relationships that may have not been inviting or what you wanted. You felt trapped in them in one way or another, okay? And I do see that you want a new beginning here, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is here. That's something tangible. So if you're single now, it looks like you have a hope and a fear surrounding a relationship, okay? Or a new house or a move or something revolving your relationship. If you're single, I would say, you know, surrounding a new relationship, okay? A hope and a fear surrounding that. In the recent past, you're showing up here, Taurus, in the Eight of Swords, okay? That is a mental imprisonment. Sometimes it is an imprisonment of the mind. Sometimes that, you know, exudes onto our body. Mental anguish can, you know, and emotional pressure and heart pain can exude into our body, okay? But there's some sort of restrictions here in the recent past with the Eight of Swords appearing here. Your current, what I like is your current state is the Eight of Pentacles, again, and with the eights. Your current state is the Eight of Pentacles, showing that you want to really, really work on something, okay? And Eight of Pentacles is like becoming master at something. This is not something new. This is something that's probably been around for a while. That's why I say for those of you that are in a troubled relationship or something of this sort, or you could want to work on something related to work, and for whatever reason that's conflicting with your relationship, your you know, your love relationship in your life. Your work might be conflicting with the love relationship that you have in your life, okay? Or something about it, all right? But I'm going to look further into it. What's in the environment around you that you may or may not be aware of? There's an Eight of Cups. Somebody's ready to walk out the door. Okay, somebody wants to leave, you want to invest, and somebody else wants you out, either at work or not that somebody wants you out of work, but your significant other, okay, if you're in a relationship, okay? This is really heavy energy. The likely outcome, if nothing changes, you have a Three of Cups here. That denotes a celebration or a reconciliation of some sort. Okay, Two of Cups, possibly to a relationship that is a wish fulfillment for you, okay? It's on your mind now, whether you have it or not. You have an idea of what you want, okay? There is a choice up ahead with the Lovers appearing here. Sometimes it's a choice between two and can involve a third-party scenario, and you do have 1-3 here, but I don't see any other significators for that right now, as of right now. But we're going to pull some clarifiers and take a look at it, okay, Taurus? Give me the Nine of Wands here. Choice, another choice, Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like you are, you know, I hate to say that you're in like warrior mode in your love life, but you are. And there's some decisions or juggling here, okay, about a new beginning. All right, with the Ace of Wands here, some passionate, you know, new beginning, something that you really, really want, okay, and a judgment call about whether you have it right now. It's possible that you guys are just really struggling at work, but I don't see that for the most part. For the most part, I see like a decision probably related to a relationship and passion. Okay, the passion may be gone in the current relationship in one sense or another, and you may be making some sort of judgment call about this, or going after something new. You may have seen something maybe that you wanted to go after, okay? And if you've been single for a long time, you may be like ready to get back in the ring in one way or another, okay? What is this Ace of Swords? But for a lot of you, especially with this Eight of Swords here, it's either there's some relationship in the past, really another Eight of Pentacles on this Ace of Swords. How many eights will you pull on me today? with different decks. There is some truth that needs to be spoken about your work or about what you want to invest in. And for me to see it crossing you, it's like either somebody else is discussing that with you, you know, and that's, you know, but usually that's your own challenge. It's a challenge to speak the truth usually on something when it comes like this, or there's a challenge as to the truth, or there's some mistruths, you know, that are significant in either, and that could be even not like that somebody necessarily deceived you or you deceived someone else, but maybe sometimes we don't match up on our ideals in a relationship and we don't express what we truly, idolize or value when it comes to relationships. And if those things don't match, it can cause for unhappiness. Sorry about that, Taurus. Okay, I'm going to pull on a couple of these real quick. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. I'm also getting that like there is, with this crossing of this eight of Swords, I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Hangman. Especially with these other signs that I have here, it is possible that that there was some infidelity, and or there was a delay, all right, in making a decision to leap in or out or invest in a relationship, or and maybe you're not revealing what you really want to invest in here in one way or another. Okay, if you've been, hang on, waiting to have a big talk, it's like, I don't know if you're going to be able to wait that much further because you're daydreaming here about, okay, a lot of stuff, all right? In this Eight of Swords, I see the Three of Pentacles, okay, as well as the Ace of Swords again, and the Star in reverse. There's a lack of healing in a relationship, either the one you're in or the one you were in previously that was extremely restrictive, okay? If you have Aqua in your sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, then you need to check your Aqua placements because, you know, Eight of Swords is related to Gemini and everyday affairs, okay? But it is about the feeling of being mentally imprisoned, okay? Somebody's lights out here. There's no healing in their relationship. There's no healing surrounding a friendship. There's a lack of truth about a contract, and there's a lot of restrictions in regards to the relationship itself, okay, the love relationship. And again, this Ace of Swords is appearing here, okay? Somebody could have some Pisces or Aqua. What other signs do I see so far? That's pretty much it right now, okay, besides you. This is obviously your reading, but I mentioned these other signs because it's important to check those sections and what's going on, especially if it's a Sun, Moon, Rising for you. Okay, I just want to check on something real quick here. Give me this Eight of Cups. Okay. I'm sensing that somebody is like done. There is some sort of third party scenario here, or if you were trying to work out something in a relationship, it just didn't work. Like maybe you were together on and off, fighting on and off for a very long time. Okay, with this Eight of Cups, this could be you leaving. All right, there could, but it looks like there was, you know, some sort of cut off. Okay. Now maybe there was some sort of flirtation at work or somewhere else, all right, where there was a cutoff of that, okay? It's quite possible, or like, I don't want to say like the thrill is gone, but like the sweet niceness is just like gone, you know, like it's an uncomfortable feeling, okay? Now, this could have to do with a reconciliation, but I'm going to pull some on each of the cards and then I'm going to go back, okay? Give me this Eight of Pentacles. I feel like There's something here that you're working on an inward healing level, okay? I have the Father of Pentacles, death, you know, in the reverse, the death card, and this Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like if you're working on inward healing or something, or you're working on healing on some part of yourself or with this person, okay, that could have fire in their chart, all right, that something was out of place, all right? A Father of Wands in the reverse can be quite egocentric, all right, driven by their ego, and there's some sort of death of that, okay, or a look through that the time that I've wasted here in this relationship, okay, has borne me no fruit, or for my investment in it, I'm not getting back a return that I'm happy with, okay, in accordance with my ideals, okay, something here with that, all right, is changing and transforming, okay? Now, maybe this means that you don't want to invest anymore. It could be, you know, but with this Eight of Pentacles, it's like, that is a lot of mastery of something. So, you know, and in this context, it could be that you feel like you've been here before, whether with this person, you know, or with somebody else, you know, and that you're not going to invest your time or, you know, get your place with this person anymore, okay? Now, if you're leaving somebody, you could just be like head down and work and really investing into yourself right now, okay? Or investing in transforming yourself so you don't attract the same kind of relationship again, okay? Heavily, strongly here. Hold on a second. Give me this. I feel like something about behaviors here may have been passed down from a father, either for you or for whoever you're dealing with here, that has negatively impacted something, okay? Hold on. Give me this Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are, I have the Father and Mother of Swords, okay? Some, one or both of you may have Sun, Moon, Rising in some air signs, okay? But I do see that there's some sadness regarding a divorce or breakup of a commitment here, okay? That's weighing on your heart, okay? Maybe from the past, yeah, with somebody that you knew for a long time. Possibly, okay? Loss of a commitment, sadness over loss of a commitment in your heart that is, for whatever reason, simmering on your heart right now. Now, I feel like I hate, like, this song, "The Thrill Is Gone" or something is popping into my mind, and it's, you know, definitely, I'm just not sure if this is a reminiscing about a prior commitment or the current one that you just left or end, but I definitely, you know, there could also be attorneys involved here or discussions in regards to children, okay, that are involved here. Give me this Knight of Swords. But to show you here in the reverse, I don't like to see you popping out in the reverse. On this Knight of Swords, I see, you know, attached to this Five of Cups, and I do think they came out together and they're interrelated. There is something to do with some guilt, all right, and a lot of emotions about something that was done in haste. Okay, I don't know if you left somebody in haste or you, you know, did something in haste, but there was some sort of tower moment, breakup, you know, thing. When you have the Five of Cups, it's usually associated with a prior tower, and there is something that you're very emotional about in regards to your own independence or your wealth, your money, your assets. Like, there's a lot of emotions and fear surrounding Six of Pentacles, which means give and take. So I don't know if child support issues and or division of assets is weighing on your mind, but these cards would tend to suggest that you either have guilt about those things or they're weighing heavily on your mind and sadness about what's happened with those things, okay? So take that as it resonates, all right? Give me the Lovers. No, first, let me get a different deck because repeaters are extremely important in these small reads, in all my reads, which is why I switch decks so much. But give me this Nine of Cups. I do see that, like, this is you know, something's going on here that's a part of your path. Okay, for some of you, you're gonna have to sacrifice to get it. Some of you are going to have to sacrifice in that you're going to have to let go, okay? And that can be somewhat hard for a Taurus to do, okay? Somebody here may have some Aries in their chart that you are thinking about, okay? And again, some of you may be losing patience and trying to, or some Sag. And I feel like this popped up in my tutelary tales the other day. So if you do have any of these, definitely check that tutelary tales too, because it's like this same combination with different cards popped out on that reading. Anyways, I've got Temperance, an Emperor, and a Queen of Wands here, and on this Nine of Cups. So whatever is like on your mind, I don't know if you're daydreaming. I don't even know if you're with this person or if this is somebody that you used to be with, but I feel like your patience is running out, okay, about something chasing, something to do with your own emotional fulfillment and love. And like, you're just, the mix isn't good, you're losing patience, and, you know, there could be some fuckery here, you know, and for whatever it is, it's about making a decision or waving that sword of truth, you know, speaking your truth. And if that might be for some of you about desiring to leave a relationship, okay? For others of you, you may not be talking to somebody you have your eye on, okay? And if that's the case, you know, there is like, I don't know, a boss up here, like that needs to happen or something, but I feel like you're not ready yet, or you don't have your bearings yet about how to boss up on something related to something that you want that is emotionally fulfilling, okay? And I get the feeling that that's because of this feelings of imprisonment, because with that feelings of imprisonment, you feel like you can't talk, or there were things that you couldn't talk about, or you know, a basis in a relationship that was lacking or missing in the relationship that you have. And again, I'm popping with the Three of Pentacles. This popped on both sides of your, there's some sort of offer here with love, okay, that you've been waiting on to get a new base, all right, of solidarity here. Some sort of foundation or contract. Now, and it's, you know, it's little compared to this Eight of Pentacles, but it's solid. You know, it is indicative of collaboration. But again, I'm getting a Three of Pentacles. I have Threes of Cups. I think I have 2 Three of Cups on this deck so far. So I feel like there is some sort of third party interference, or some sort of third party that you're still dreaming about from the past. And some sort of entrapment. I don't know. I already said in the beginning, there could have been some sort of cheating or dreaming of cheating by one or both parties, because this relationship is going south or something here. Okay. Now, it could be that some of you you need to make a choice on whether to like bring forward and act in love. Okay. And that might be an offer of love, that might be an offer of friendship, and you know, this might be somebody that you have to remain friends with because of a child, for instance, or because you will run into them at work or something of this sort, or that you just want that. You want to end things hospitably. Others of you, I feel like you need to, here, give me this Hangman here. Others of you may not be telling somebody else about something that's going on, and you need to, or something like this. Okay, hold on. What's this Hangman? Again, you're like under the pressure of a lot of decisions here about what you're going to be a master at here. What is this? It's like work and juggling some sort of decision that's like major investment of your time, and chasing your own happiness here. And if it is your own happiness and it has to do with work, it's like the juggle of the relationship and work has been unbalanced, okay? For whatever reason, okay? And some of you guys, there is like a lot of either happiness or, you know, and hopefully none of you guys were like having an affair at work. If so, that could be revealed, or something to do with what you really want in regards to that could be revealed. But with this Hangman, I feel like you were just like delaying a decision here on whether you want to invest more time, or somebody else was juggling you about a decision, okay? About shedding light on what you really want to invest, you know, your time in here, love-wise, okay? And the delay is directly related on love, and it's somehow there's like a missing base where something needs to be healed here for me to have like this. For me to have this Knight of Cups requires action on your part, okay, in your decision to want to form a new base with somebody, either rebuild the relationship you have or start a new one. You're gonna have to get out there, okay? I don't feel like you want to willy-nilly get out there. I feel like you want a strong friendship, or you want to rebuild a strong friendship with somebody that you want, okay? However, you may have been waiting on the fence here. For one reason or another. Now it could have been entirely because you've been too busy at work, okay? It could, you know, and that your job is, you know, made you have to do a lot of juggling. But, you know, some of you could have a decision to make about work, and for whatever reason, if so, it greatly impacts your love relationship. Like you really want a position, but your mate doesn't want you to because it's going to take up too much time, or it's going to be in another location or something like this. Okay? Something like this. Hold on. What is this? Again, if you've had an offer due to work, like some of you could have had an offer come in about work and not told your mate about it, or not delivered an answer about it, because again, it would upset the, you know, relationship for whatever reason. Give me this Ace of Pentacles. Some of you also could have been like hiding the fact that you're going to have to divide assets or divide something with somebody here, okay, to get your independence. Like secretly hiding that from yourself and from another person or something in accordance with this, okay? With this new beginning, this is very interesting. With this new beginning, I feel like some of you, if you are living with somebody and want to move out, it's like part of that new beginning for you is moving out. Part of you a Taurus is very, again, I have the World here, and I do feel like some of you are getting divorced with the World here and want like a new beginning or things to go okay. After a proceeding or something like this, and if that's so, it's because children are involved, but there is some Justice is here. Okay, I have the World and Justice and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you really hope to close something out, and if you have been in a long protracted proceeding, or you need to do a proceeding or some sort of like, you know, it could be as simple as we live together and we're both under the lease. One person has to move out, and you know, you should get this lease redone in just your name. This could be as simple as that, or you actually moving. But there is some accomplishment here. Okay, if for those of you that are dating somebody that is a Libra, or previously lived with somebody that's a Libra, it could just be showing up here as a past relationship breakup thing, okay? But I do show that if that's the case, then you more than likely were married and or lived with that person, okay? Give me the Three of Cups. I feel like some of you guys have been waiting to do something. You know, either hiding your hand about how you feel about somebody else or a third party scenario, or keeping secrets. This can involve secrets, and I've got the Seven of Swords here in reverse. So if you fucked up, it's like, I don't know if you can, I don't know if you're sleeping on it. It's like crazy, or if you just want to heal it, okay? I've had several indications that some sort of Pisces is involved, and it's a sun, moon, rising of you, a partner, or this third party or something here as well, okay? For those of you that are still dreaming about a past ex, you may not even be honest about the fact that you want to heal things with somebody or something of this sort, okay? If there was some deception by way of stealing or something like this, like, and it hasn't been talked about, but like you need to come back around to somebody, you can't get them back unless you go back around to them, and you know you're gonna have to fucking tell the truth about something that is holding you back from making some sort of change. That was kind of weird and random, but sorry, that's what came out, okay? There is a, like, some of you may have like gotten into a relationship very, very quick and had no patience and just done something stupid and become like, some of you could have become a father very, very quickly or something of this sort. Or hang on a second. Give me this, give me something up here. I feel as if you know, if there is somebody that you are dreaming about from the past, it's like you've had like a significant time apart. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Like, I feel like you haven't been with that person in a long time. And, you know, I feel like some of you want to reach out to somebody from the past. Or it could be that like you think your partner is fawning over somebody from the past. I can also see it like that. But I do see like there has been some sort of break of space and time, and you don't know if you can make the leap to try and contact this person, okay? What is this? And I feel like your other relationship that you are in, because I do feel like there's more than one thing popping up here, and I've already mentioned your current commitment, if you are living with somebody. I feel like there's a lack of talking and a lack of like offers and like a break in communication breakdowns. And, you know, if you're dreaming about somebody from the past or somebody that seems that you'd like to like contact, but it lives at a distance or something like this, but you feel a connection with, that's kind of nostalgic for you. I feel like there's something impeding your ability to see it as a commitment because of restraints or something like this. Okay. And it, you know, but I also feel as if some of you are stuck in a relationship where there's a lot of codependency issues and feelings of imprisonment, or you were in the past here. Okay. And if you are in a marriage, I feel like you're not talking about the problems, or if you are, it's like all coming out as fights and you're not getting anywhere healthy. Something like this. And the problems you've tried to address within the relationship possibly didn't work. Okay. There could also be some addictions here and or an affair with somebody that was younger. Possibly for some of you, okay? Give me this. And if not, there could have been some sort of fear around, again, children or breakups and how that would affect children, something of this sort. I feel like if this has happened to you, like there may have also been some sort of opportunity that you like either passed up on a wish fulfillment for a new beginning that you like passed up, or something to do with like your physical being that's also was affected by a relationship. Some of you may have had an unplanned pregnancy or an unwanted pregnancy that now then strapped you to a relationship for too long or something of this sort. Okay, or you couldn't get pregnant, okay, and that may have caused some problems in one area or another. But there could have been some sort of coming to a point in a relationship where you also notice that you are abusing your body in one way or another, either through like drinking too much or gaining weight or something of this sort. I know that sounds weird, but it's popping here. Due to all the fighting and lack of talking or expression or positive movement in the relationship, which is why you want to get out or got out, something of this sort, okay? Woo! You're going to give me a big one. I show you making a choice. You know, I show you making a choice to do something, okay? You may have to be the one that makes the move, you know, if it's something you really want, either to save the relationship you're in or to go after another one. But I don't see you in a healthy place just sitting in whatever you're in right now either, okay? I just give you like a, you know, and there's something on a soul level here, you know, there's something about detaching, okay, and letting things transform, okay? Some of you may feel like you're experts at fucking up relationships or something like this, okay? Or feel like a failure if a relationship fails. You know, try and like take hold of the journey rather than the outcome of any new things that you decide to try, you know? If a relationship's over, surrender to that ending, you know, so that you can move on. You know, consider that part of like, you know, your soul's journey here. You know, and I do see that like compromise is going to be necessary if you guys are dealing with a situation where they're like, you know, money or kids or something like this, that you do need to compromise, and part of that is part of your healing and journey, okay? Ooh, this is freaking good. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, you know, and it's over here. And for some of you, a relationship just ended, and there is victory in, you know, letting either a prior relationship go. You know, if some of you, it's holiday time, so if you're by yourself around holiday time or something like this, and you're thinking about a past relationship and feeling lonely, like, should I have ended that or whatever, it didn't look like a healthy one to begin with. But there may be some sort of fears are surrounding being alone or something of this sort here. I do see like that possibly a breakup, and I hate to be like that, I hate to say that, a breakup is fortuitous timing wise because of like it putting out your own star or something of this sort, okay? So there was something with divine timing, whether it's now or later, and something ending, okay? If you've been contemplating that, there is some sort of, I feel like something will occur by the time Jupiter moves back into Aries or shortly thereafter, okay? Because I have symbology for Jupiter here and fire. You know, make a decision from the heart rather than your ego when it comes to holding on to relationships, as well as letting go of them, if that makes sense, okay? Heart over ego, you know, I mean, I think that's very, very important, okay? Give me this. I feel like it's like done like with time, you know, of you. It's sad. I feel like you feel sad. There's a lot of sadness here, either about an amount of time, a reconciliation that didn't happen, or something that got fucked up along the way, or sadness or patience and waiting to have love or a successful relationship may have been very difficult. But your shame and guilt about that has somehow interfered with you entrapping yourself in your own feelings, some of which I feel like may not even aren't even being expressed, something of this sort. Okay, some of you may have, again, the signs that I've seen pop up here is I saw some Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, you, partner, X. Okay. Some Libra, I've got several indicators for possibly some Sag, or another fire sign, and Aquarius I've also mentioned, okay? Aquarius has popped up twice, you know, but this could also have to do with wish fulfillment and healing. And I feel as if, you know, some of you may have done something quickly, or the timing's right now, and though you're sad about it, if you've been waiting on a reconciliation and or something to work out, and it, you know, reblending things, it could have just not worked, and there's sadness about it, but you have all the tools you need to address the issue, okay? And you know, I feel like the time is already done with like some sort of internal call that you've had here in regards to this scenario. You know, so if there's something you really want, because there is a wish fulfillment here that you're not going after. So, you know, if there's something you really want that's just not happening, you need to try for it. If it's in your own relationship or in something else, you know, and if you're, you know, but there is a period of mourning when it comes to relationships, okay? I see you coming out of that, or being patient with yourself, or being patient about some sort of sadness or healing or something, you know, here that's pretty sucky, you know? Now there could have been also a cutoff, like if somebody had an affair, they may be like, well, it's, you know, that's over, or it's ended. Sorry, but the fling may have brought up some sort of realization that you and or the other person just in general isn't happy in the relationship and hasn't been for a long time, something of this nature. So I'm sorry, Taurus. Consider, you know, every part of it, you know, part of the ultimate journey here. Hopefully, you know, hopefully nobody's busted for, you know, fooling around here or something like that. I don't really see that. I didn't see a bunch of like fighting energy. I feel like this is all old stale energy. I feel like there was a bunch of fights, and there may be fears about fights if you tell the truth about something or do what you really want, okay? Which may be a leap in or out of a relationship, okay? So I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, Taurus.